right, man. Stanionis calls for unification fight with fellow champions. I know a lot of people was in the comment section saying that, the other champions ain't trying to fight each other, and Moose the only one that's calling out everybody where everybody else ain't fighting each other. And here goes Stanionis right here. It's alleged that Stanionis has one more fight under his contract with PBC. He was supposed to be in negotiations with Joanne Ennis right now, and for the most part, he in a good position because he supposed to fight is mandatory. So I don't know what's going on with that, but in my opinion, he's in a great position right now, and I say he's in a great position because Boots already then waved off. He's already been told. T.O. kick rocks. So T.O. fighting Sabril Matias. So really, he don't have no other options. Mario Barrios trying to fight Conor Ben and Manny Pacquiao. So in the for real, he ain't got no options. Yup. He ain't got no options. He don't have no options. So them options is bleak. Them options is real bleak for him. So this, Stanionis. Well, Boots is in the leverage position. So he said, I want to unify the division and prove that I'm the best welterweight in the world. Stanionis said, no more excuses. Let's get these unifications done. I'm ready for whoever steps up first. So via press release, Stanionis methodically analyzed the current belt holders, explaining the merit of the matchup with each belt holder and his perspective. So he broke down each one. Now, to this statement real quick, I mean, really, he should have been saying this from the beginning. In a lot of people's opinion, he should have been calling out all these guys from the beginning. None of these guys was calling each other out. Boots kind of was the only one calling niggas out. Then Brian Norman dropped a video on X calling people out. Barrios kind of been in the cut. I was one more, Norman Stanionis. That's it. And, Boots been doing this thing, calling people out for sure too. And I'm going to speak on Boots in one of these videos coming up pretty soon. He said, quote, Brian Norman has proven he belongs at the top. He's only getting better. Stanionis commented. I know he's hungry to show the world what he's capable of. A fight with the two of us will be high stakes battle between fighters who refuse to back down. I'm ready to put my belt on the line and make it happen. Now, in my opinion, that's the best fight at welterweight to make amongst the champions. By far, bar none, that's the best fight to make for the champions right now. Yeah, that's the best fight to make for the champions. Stylistically wise, it's a fight that's not any better. That's probably, to be honest, that's probably one of the best fights to make in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? That's probably one of the best fights to make in the sport of boxing. I think that's a top 10 fight to make. Just from the stylistic standpoint of view, when you look at it, like you got two guys that like to come forward, two guys that got a chin, two guys that's rough and tough, two guys that don't back down. I think Brian Norman might have, showing in that Giovanni Santiago fight, he might have, some skills in his bag to go to. But, if it's a fight of attrition and they both going to be strapped their nuts on and they going to bang it out, that's really a pay-per-view type fight from a stylistic standpoint of view. What you going to get, I don't think it's going to miss. It's going to be explosive. It's going to be a war of attrition or war chins. I think Stanionis' experience may help him out a lot, but I also think Brian Norman's athletic ability and his ability to be able to switch it up, box, move his head a little bit. People talk about his defense, but, I just think it's a lack of focus. I think he has mental lapses in his fight, and I see when he is focused, he can defend at a high level. He can defend at a high level. So yeah, I just think it's mental lapses for him. I just think it's mental lapses. So But man, I just think that's the heavy artillery type fight. Um, you know, that's a never back down type of fight. He says, then he said Boots Ennis is one of the most skilled, dangerous fighters in boxing today. Stanionis said he's fast, powerful, and skilled, but I believe in myself and my abilities to outlast anyone in the ring. The fans have been asking for this fight. I want to make it reality. Unification fights define legacy. Now he didn't speak on Mario Barrio, so I don't know what's going on there. They supposed to both be on PBC right now, but shit, who knows what the hell going on over at PBC. So, but yeah, I think Norman and Stanionis is a fight I'd rather see than all of them. I think the Boots fight got built up because the daddy Norman Sr. been running his mouth and it gave validity to it. But just from a style, pure boxing in the ring, Norman and Stanionis is one of the better fights in boxing. They fight styles mesh very, very well. Very, very well. So it's good to see Norman speaking up, Bootsman speaking up about a unification. It's good to see Stanionis now speaking up. The only one that really ain't speaking up is Barrios. And in his favor, he still got options. He got Pacquiao on the table. He got Pacquiao on the table. Yeah, he still got Pacquiao on the table. He's still trying to fight Conor Ben, which is big money fights for him. So yeah, he got some options. So, but yeah, I mean, shit, that's how they rolling. That's how they rolling. But yeah, I think for him, Boots is if Boots can box and utilize the ring, I seen Delorme outbox him. But Boots sit in there and stick it out and just slug it out with Stanionis, he gives Stanionis a better opportunity of beating him. If he go out there and Boots can box and use his legs and just pick him apart, that'll be an easy fight. But if Boots starts sitting in the kitchen with him, Boots start, sitting in the middle, slugging it out with Stanionis, I think that's a huge fucking mistake. He may lose that fight by sitting in the middle and slugging it out with him. But if he sit there and he boxes him, then, it'll be an easy fight. Norman, he probably going to slug it out with him. It's inevitable. It's fucking inevitable. That's going to be a hell of a fight. So, I mean, I think Stanionis is fan friendly. He come forward. He throw a lot of punches. Yeah, he's very, very fan friendly. He make a good fights with everybody, but to me, he's limited. He's limited. He's limited. He just come forward, throw a lot of punches. If you can box, you got some angles, you can handle a little bit of pressure, you got a little bit of speed, really should be an easy fight. I don't really necessarily think he hit the hardest neither. That's another reason why I might favor, Norman too. I'm not saying he feather fisted, but yeah, he don't necessarily hit the hardest. It's kind of not that explosive in this shot, but 15 KOs, 15 fight, 9 KOs. I mean, to me, it's just very, very basic European, but just tough. His talent lies in his toughness, his resilience. I mean, he did buzz down Razab Batuev. So he's a tough cookie to crack, man. So, but as far as the skills department, I just don't see him. I just don't see him. So my humble opinion, um, but yeah, I'm nice that he calling out everybody, but you know, Barrio. So he must know something about Barrios we don't. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, the subscribe button, it's the bell icon button, hit all notification, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link subscription. Hit the link tree. You can find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kick, Twitch. Join the Patreon. Check out the Welterweight Boxing Talk playlist. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.